Hey everyone! If I sound a little different today, don't panic. I've finally got that voice transplant I've been saving up for. Do I sound smarter? More expensive? Good! You just got paid. For about 30 seconds, you feel rich. And then, before you even realize it, invisible hands start pulling money away. $10 here, $15 there. By the end of the month, somehow half your paycheck is just gone. Welcome to the subscription tax, the silent wealth destroyer costing you over $500 every single month. When you see a subscription for $15 per month, what does your brain think? That's like 3 coffees. That's nothing. And that's exactly what they want you to think. Because that $15 per month isn't $15. Over 1 year, it's $180. Over 5 years, it's $900. Over 10 years, that's $1,800. But you don't just have one subscription. The average American has 12 to 15 active subscriptions. Let's do the math subscription companies desperately hope you never do. Netflix, $15. Spotify, $12. Gym, $50. iCloud, $10. YouTube Premium, $14. Amazon Prime, $15. Streaming services, $50. Adobe Creative, $55. Meal Kit, $60. Others, $31. Monthly total, $312. 10-year total, $37,440. $37,000. That's a new car. That's a down payment on a house. And you traded it for the ability to watch The Office for the 8th time. Let's talk about the single most predatory thing subscription companies do. I call it the friction trap. Notice how easy it is to sign up? 1 click. You can subscribe to 4 services while sitting on the toilet. Now let's talk about canceling. You can't cancel where you signed up. That would be too easy. You have to call. During business hours, after 47 minutes on hold, you reach a human whose job is to make you not cancel. Why are you canceling? What if I gave you 50% off? You'll lose all your data. Congratulations! You spent 90 minutes trying to cancel a $12 subscription. If your time is worth $25 an hour, you just spent $37.50 to save $12. You actually lost money. This isn't an accident. It's called friction design. For every additional step required to cancel, 20 to 30% more people give up. They know that if canceling requires finding a number, calling, waiting on hold, and arguing with someone, only 20% will actually cancel. The other 80% just keep paying, month after month, year after year. The average person forgets about 3 to 4 subscriptions they're actively paying for. That's an extra $60 to $100 every month just disappearing. $720 to $1,200 per year for services you don't remember signing up for. But here's what really gets me. We've normalized this insanity. People casually mention spending $400 a month on subscriptions like it's just the cost of modern life. If your friend spent $400 a month on lottery tickets, you'd stage an intervention. On restaurant delivery, irresponsible. On designer clothes, they have a problem. But subscriptions? That's just normal. 20 years ago, you bought things. You paid once, you owned it. Today, you rent access. Forever, you own nothing. Here's the comparison. You used to buy a CD for $15 once. Now, with Spotify, you pay $12 a month. Over 2 years, that's $288. You're paying 20 times more for the same music, except you don't own any of it. Microsoft 365? You used to own Office for $100. Enough. Here's what you're doing right now. Not tomorrow, right now. The subscription audit. Go back 3 months. Every recurring charge gets highlighted. These are your vampires. For each subscription, ask yourself, did I use this more than once in the last 30 days? Not, might I use it someday? Not, I used to love this. Did you actually use it in the last month? Gym membership unused since February? Canceled. $50 a month saved. Streaming service you only watched 1 show on? Gone. $15 a month saved. Cloud storage you don't need? News subscription you only skim? Meal kit you skip? Kill them all. For subscriptions you do use, share with friends. Netflix split 4 ways, $3.75 per person instead of $15. Spotify Family split 4 ways, $4.25 per person. Total, $14.75 instead of $59. For services you must keep, switch to annual billing. Monthly, $15 times 12 equals $180. Annual, $144 paid up front. You save $36. For any free trial, immediately set a calendar reminder for 2 days before it ends. Don't trust yourself to remember. This alone saves hundreds per year. I'm not saying never have subscriptions. I'm saying stop letting subscriptions have you. The average person doing this audit finds $200 to $500 per month. That's $2,400 to $6,000 a year. That's a vacation. That's an emergency fund. That's your future. These companies built a system to make you subscribe instantly and cancel never. But now you see the game. Do the audit this week. Find 3 subscriptions that need to die, then comment how much you saved. Because the subscription tax is optional. You just have to fight back. Cancel subscriptions, not dreams.